Yeah. Yeah, you're listening to Rinse FM. This is a guy called Gerald. And I'm here with... Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm here with Harvey Strago. And like, I played a little bit of this mix a couple of weeks ago. It's just been blowing my mind, man. Say hello, man.
Hello, how are you?
Cool. Yeah, no, I had to get you in the studio, man. I just wanted, because I mean, like, I don't usually talk on my show, but like, this has been like blowing my mind, man. Like, so I just want to know what this like album is about, man. It's crazy.
Well, this album is the result of 8 years of work on and off. It's a project I wanted to do for a long time, and I wanted to do it in vinyl, so it stays there forever, not like the MP3s, you know. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a personal project, and I'm quite happy about it.
So, I mean, you know what I think is the best way to do something. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people, not a lot of people, but some people, like it seems like nowadays it's so easy to produce a tune just to, you know, like for, I don't know, for like not for show, but like, just, you know, okay, I'm gonna get an agent if I've got like a track out, you know, that kind of thing, you know what I mean? But like this, like, you know, like listening to it like through in the studio, listening to it on headphones, it's just so tight, man. It's like, and it's not kind of just charging along, or, you know what I mean? It feels like it's got something in it, you know what I mean? Like I don't really hear a lot of stuff like that anymore, man. So, you know, it's, you know, and then, you know, thank you for doing this 20-minute mix for me and all. I just, you know what I mean? I've been like kind of...
Yeah, we can play later the whole thing. So basically, this is an album that is made for the love. You know, it's no more purpose than the enjoyment of making music. I've been a music lover for many years. And I have to say, it's an honor for me to be here because, you know, 25 years ago with your album, Black Secret Technology, it was a big inspiration. I was a kid back then. And now 25 years after being here presenting my album is really, I'm really proud of it, you know, and thank you very much.
You know, you know what, because it feels like something. It feels like, I mean, like, I think when I did like that Black Secret Technology was something that I did over time too. You know, it was like a compilation of tracks that I was basically experimenting with in the studio at the time, you know, and I wasn't following any particular direction, you know what I mean? And that's the beautiful thing about like drum and bass is that, you know, you don't have to slot into anything, you know what I mean? It's, you know, and like people appreciate the production, the art of production, you know, and like in this, like,
in this album I've been totally free because you can follow the main trends and you can try to fit into a particular label, but when I made this album I just made it just using all the sounds I like, all the kind of vibe I enjoy. I wasn't really thinking about fitting in a particular label. In fact, it's gonna go in Mutacube Recordings, which is my own label, and I did it from the beginning with that purpose.
Yes, nice. I like, you know what? I like the independent thing, man. I like people kind of cutting out that middleman. I mean, I had so much trouble over the last 30 years trying to like work with different labels and stuff, and like, you know, that's kind of why I ended up doing that Juicebox thing for a while, you know what I mean? Right. So like, I'm totally supporting this, totally behind you all the way, man, because like we need more of that, you know what I mean? I need more colours and more diversity, you know what I mean? And if every man's got his own little thing, you know what I mean, that's what works. You know what I mean? Especially when you don't have any fear of like being the same as everything else on that other label, you know what I mean? This is perfect, man. Like,
thanks
anyway,
a lot, man.
I'm gonna like just play some more of this. The first track is called Babylon.
Yes.
Actually, I didn't tell you the name of the album, did I? It's called Particles.
Particles, yeah.
Yeah, nice one. All right, just gonna let it flow for a little while.
Okay, great. Thank you.
I was rudely talking over like the first track there. So you know what I'm gonna do? It's like a traditional thing in jungle in a way. I'm gonna do this little rewind, and I want to hear Babylon. Thank you.
fantasmas de mi interior están empezando a vencer.
Yeah, don't forget you're listening to Rinse FM. This is a guy called Gerald, and I'm here with a very special guest, Strago. totally blowing me away. So, like, I want to know, like, what kind of programs was you using? What was you using when you was doing that?
Well, the main software I use is Ableton just to make things easy, but most of the sounds are made with the Virus C, with Access Virus C, which is quite an old synth. It's almost analog. It sounds great. So that's the main piece of gear I use for my music.
That's nice, man. Because I never really kind of fell into that analog game thing, you know what I mean? Because like that was when I kind of started out. That was all we had, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
you know, I appreciate some sounds, you know what I mean? But like everything is got its own texture to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like that was so like your bass, it's like it's so tight, you know what I mean? It's padded, man. Like that is.
Thing is, I always enjoyed sub bass when I used to go clubbing. I still go sometimes. The thing I most enjoy is just the pressure that gives the sub bass.
Yeah.
So it's something that is a bit tricky to get mixed down. But you know, probably that's one of the mistakes I do in music is I put too much bass. But that's how I like it.
No, you know what? It was just right for me because and like what I can kind of sense from that and all is different tones, you know what I mean? You can, you know, there's like a bass riff and then like inside that there's something else, you know what I mean? It's like
some resonance, giving some texture to the sub.
That's so nice.
The tricky part is to make a sub sound because normally you feel it, but not everyone listens with the right speakers, so you need to make the bass sound a little bit, so then you give a little bit of harmonics with distortion and EQ and compression. So yeah, it's a bit tricky, but it's definitely possible.
It's so that is. I mean, for me, that's the perfect balance. You know what I mean? It drags me in. You know, like the main thing for me is the bass in any kind of music. You know what I mean? I'm always following the bass. You know what I mean? Everything else is kind of like the dressing. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's. I mean.
There is a piece of gear that's perfect for this. It's the sub pack. So it's basically you put in your bag and you feel all the frequencies. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, you know what? I've actually used that on a few things myself. I'm still a little bit kind of new to it. You know what I mean? So I've actually brought it to a gig with me the other day.
Yeah,
and I actually was wearing it and. Actually, for DJing in a place like having that extra bit of monitoring on your back, it's not so bad
helps.
actually.
Yeah,
it's really cool, and it looked really cool too. Like this album is out on the 26th.
It's today. It's basically out today.
It is today, isn't it?
It's such a coincidence, isn't it? Yeah, so it's out today in
cool.
all vinyl shops. It's also in the Mutacube Bandcamp, and. Yeah, so if we had planned it wouldn't be this perfect. So it's today.
That's totally. You know what? That's on the money, man. You know what? I've got my copy anyway. I got my vinyl right here, man. I ain't letting this go. I was just thinking, I need to actually, I need to get you to sign it, man.
Yeah, definitely I will. There is 3 more artists in the album. There's 3 collaborations.
Right, I noticed that.
Yeah, one is with VU, so it's Jacob. Another one is with Lockton, which is Khan, and another one is with Kron. Kron is from my hometown, from Madrid, and we started making music together. And
cool.
Yeah, I need to get these tracks in.
Sorry for cutting you there. I've not really heard that many kind of Spanish jungle drum and bass type people. You know
it's plenty of it, but we were a little bit late because everything happened in England, and then we were like 5 years late in everything. But now with the internet, everything is balancing out.
Kind of, yeah. But like, I mean, I think everyone should just bring their own flavor. You know what I mean? Like, and like, you know, I mean, I'm not kind of stereotyping or anything, but I kind of from this, I feel a little bit of. What do you call like kind of flamenco style, not style, but
we have
feel.
We have in the blood. We grow up with it in the radio.
Yeah.
And in England, you grow up with reggae and dub and electronic music. But in Spain, basically, when we were kids, we would listen to flamenco all the time in the background. So I guess that obviously will have an impact in productions.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of a craving for the flamenco stuff. A little bit of the guitar, but like I could just listen to like the I don't even know what you would call it, like with the clapping and the zapatas. Is it manos?
Las palmas.
Las palmas.
Las palmas.
Is that what it's called?
Y el cajón, which is the box. It's the box and the clapping. Yeah, it's
listen
amazing.
to that all day, man. And there's like so many intricate rhythms that go.
Yeah, the rhythms are really intricate.
Exactly,
yeah, they don't make sense really. They make sense for the people who understands them.
Exactly. Yeah, and like if you watch people dancing to that, you know what I mean, the passion inside it, you just feel, okay, yeah, I get it, you know, like that's
it's amazing.
So yeah, I mean, like I can feel, like I'm kind of picturing that when I'm listening to some of the rhythms that you've got going on in there, you know what I mean.
That's great.
Some kind of staccato-y kind of things like underneath the bass. But anyway, well, I suppose I was going to what's that? Like, so you said it was on Mutaka Recordings.
Muta Cube.
Muta Cube.
Muta Cube.
Okay.
Everyone gets confused with Mita, but it's Muta from mutation. So it's like a cube that is mutated. So that's the logo. It's got kind of the corners a bit bended. So it's Muta Cube. Yeah.
Cool. And that's like you get 2 vinyls in the package on that.
Yeah, it's a double vinyl and it's distributed by Unearth Sounds and it's out now in all major shops. So you should be able to go there and grab a copy.
So yeah, I'll be.
You already have one.
That. Yeah, no, I'll be spinning that as soon as I get home now.
Yeah, man.
Just putting it on the
vinyl feels great.
Because I'm curious like production wise. Like for me, I could never fit the bass I wanted on the vinyl. So, but like the way that yours is, it's like really kind of tight. You know what I mean? So I'm sure it all fits on in the same place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm very happy with the result, with the sound of the album. I'm very, very happy. When I pressed it, there was one track that was sounding not right, so I had to make a new master. Because the frequencies in around 10K, they were a bit harsh. Right. So when the record was done, it had a little bit of distortion. So I spoke with the factory and we were able to fix it. So all the tracks now are sounding tight.
Nice. Who did you get to master it?
The mastering this time I did it myself. I used to do it with Bo.
Nice. Might have to get you to do something. Eh?
Yeah, I used to do it with Bo Thomas, but this time I just did it myself. And
it was nice. I mean, like, because a lot of people. I've tried a little bit myself. I don't try and even pretend that I could do it properly. But like, I know one of the things is like reduction is better than like addition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of kind of, if you want something to sound louder, it's better to take some stuff away.
Yeah, definitely. So you let breathe the other elements
and leave some space in between. Like on yours, I can feel so much space in there. I mean, like I usually get tempted to go overboard. You know, with like when I'm putting like my B lines in there, I totally, I'm exaggerating it, and and then there's no way it's going to fit on a vinyl. You know what I mean? Like I have to behave myself and like put everything in the right space and that. But yeah, that is so. I mean, I can't stop listening to it.
Yeah.
Seriously, I could just play it
Thanks, man.
the whole time, and I'll just keep on going on about it. Like, I'm on my bike usually, you know what I mean, and like, I've got to be careful when I put that on. Seriously, like go tearing down the street and that.
Good man.
Yeah. Anyway, I better move on with like the show and all that. And
that was great. Thank you very much for having me here.
Thank you so much. You're gonna have to like keep me like posted on like the other stuff and all that you're up to. I don't know. Anyway, thank you very much, man, for coming in.
You're welcome. Thanks to you.
Cheers.
It was a pleasure.
Thanks.